Today, we are ranking Thanksgiving foods and desserts. We have a list right here of 17 different, actually, it's either 17 or 18. We have desserts and foods for this list today. We have gas, which means the absolute best. We have second option, which means that it is the second option that, you go to this whenever you don't have the best option. And then mid is just the middle tier. It's good, but you wouldn't choose it over, some of the other things that are on the table. Not my favorite. You're choosing it if it's the last thing on this table, bro. And trash, it don't matter what is left. It don't matter if it's the last thing on the table, you throwing this shit in the trash can. That's what trash means. Now, everybody, let's get into this tier list. Let's lock in. And everybody help me rank this tier list with me. So, starting off with the tier list, we have the iconic turkey. Okay, let's just go ahead and talk about this real quick. This is going to be a very controversial topic. Turkey is ass, chat. I fucking hate turkey. And I'm about to explain to y'all why. It is the most dry meat. It tastes like bland. Like, imagine chicken, but not that flavored. That takes way longer to cook. That is what a turkey reminds me of. Just a chicken that doesn't taste that good, takes too long to cook, and is dry as fuck. I'm gonna put turkey at, okay, listen, I wanna see what y'all think. Do y'all think turkey should go in not my favorite, or do y'all think it should go in trash? Because I'm stuck between the two. I don't wanna completely call turkey trash, because I feel like if it's made by the right person, it can actually be good. But it really just depends on who makes the turkey, I feel like. Most of the time, turkey's not good, though. I'm going to be honest. It goes in trash. You got to be a damn good cook to have a good turkey, bro. Listen, if you can't cook well, if you don't know secrets to cooking a turkey, that shit's going to taste like dog food, bro. Next up on the list, I'm going to be real, man. My family loves this shit, but I have always been one of the biggest haters of this dish. Stuffing, or as everybody else calls it, dressing. Where are y'all putting dressing on this list? To me, dressing tastes like a literal it's like grinded up bread, bro. It's like sitting there eating moist and I don't know, it's just the textures of it and everything's so bad. Bye everyone, someone tell, we're gonna yap. Okay, Katie, I got you. Trash, gas, I love it. See, bro, I don't see how people eat this shit. I genuinely don't. Give me that wet bread. Hey, fucking yo, are you serious right now, Meg? No, dead ass chat. I'm putting this as, you know what? I'll meet y'all in the middle, because I feel like if it's made by the right person, kind of the same as the turkey, but this is a little bit easier to make well. I would say this is mid. I'm not gonna bash it as much as I just was, because I was kind of being a little bit harsh. But I'm just being real honest. I've never been a fan of it. The older I've gotten, the more I've kind of liked it, though. I will be honest with y'all about that. I've slowly started liking it more and more and more. Cheesecake. Let me tell y'all about cheesecake. I grew up watching my brother eat cheesecake. I grew up watching my dad eat cheesecake, my mom, all of my siblings, my stepdad, every single person in my family ate cheesecake. And growing up, I was the only person that did not eat that shit. The older I've gotten, I've slowly started to like it. But the reason I'm telling y'all this is I tried one cheesecake and it had some strawberry drizzle shit. I think it was like artificial strawberries or something. And it was so good. I've never in my life eaten a piece of cheesecake and literally went, oh my gosh. But that time I went, oh my gosh. That shit had me about to drop to my knees begging for more cheesecake, bro. So yes, strawberry cheesecake. I think that's what it was, Brianna. I'm going to be honest. I think that's what it was. So I'm going to put cheesecake at second option. I grew up not really being a fan of it. But as I've gotten older, I have started to slowly like cheesecake more and more and more. The next thing on the list is mashed potatoes. This is a top tier dish right here. You can never go wrong with mashed potatoes. It's not even just a Thanksgiving dish. Mashed potatoes are all year round type of dish. You can literally eat mashed potatoes with anything. Pork chops, steak, chicken. You can eat mashed potatoes with quite literally anything. See, look, listen, brown gravy, I agree. Megan, I do not eat any gravy. If it has gravy on it, then it's a second option. But if it's just normal, good, garlic, butter, styled mashed potatoes, give me that shit, bro. I want it, and I need it now. Give me the mashed potatoes. That's going in the gas section. No lower, and it's obviously no higher because gas is gas, and that is the best choice on this list. Next up, we have sweet potato casserole. Somebody in my chat earlier was telling me that they like this shit. If you like sweet potato casserole, that's some grandma shit right there, bro. Hey, it's been a while. Yo, Kinch, what's good, fam? Kinch, how you freaking doing, bro? It's good to see you, man. Wait, Megan, you like sweet potato casserole? Okay, what do y'all think about sweet potato casserole? I think it's trash. Sweet potato, listen, if it is sweet potato anything, I don't care if it's casserole, I don't care if it's normal sweet potatoes, I don't care what it is. If it has the name sweet potato in it, it's going in the garbage can. I'm putting this at the #1 trash item on this list. Actually, yes, the very bottom, the bottom of the barrel. This shit is the worst it gets. There's no worse than this on Thanksgiving Day. Next up on the list is cookies. Okay, listen. Cookies are a guaranteed can't go wrong. If there's cookies laying on that table, you're eating that shit just like Santa Claus on Christmas night. You ain't gonna go without grabbing a damn cookie. And yo, let me just go ahead and put y'all on game. Go grab vanilla milk, not no regular milk, not no strawberry milk, not no chocolate milk, vanilla milk. I'm telling y'all, let me put y'all on game real quick, bro. Just try it one time. Chocolate chip cookies and vanilla milk is the best combination of all time. Vanilla, y'all don't know what vanilla milk is? Wait, hold on. Chat, y'all don't know what vanilla milk is? Wait, Brianna, you ain't never tried that before? Do you know what vanilla is made of? No, I do not. Big back with your sweetened vanilla milk and cookies? I mean, look, bro, it's just a gas combination. You can't go wrong with that shit. I've never heard of vanilla milk. You literally just put sugar, a tiny bit of sugar, and some vanilla extract into the milk, and it makes it taste so good. Okay, cookies, I'm gonna say cookies are a second option type of thing, and I will say cookies are better than cheesecake, by a far. I don't think cookies are top tier. They are really, really good, but I don't think they're top tier. Maybe if this was a Christmas list, if this was like a Christmas food type of deal, but because it's not Christmas, it ain't top tier, bro. Next up on the list is green bean casserole. Listen, green beans are already absolute dog shit and taste like garbage. So if you're eating green bean casserole, it's just even worse. You're making it worse on yourself as a human, literally. Green bean casserole has to be one of the worst things ever invented. Green beans are one of the worst things ever invented. But green bean casserole is just a diabolical combination. It needs to be completely wiped from this earth. So I'm going to say green bean casserole goes in trash. And you know what? I'm going to be a little bit fair. I'm going to say that the turkey is not my favorite because I'm thinking about it now, and you really can make a turkey taste good. Like, if you think about it, if the right person cooks a turkey, it's gonna taste really, really good. But it's gotta be the right person cooking it. Gas, why the fuck you hating on my meals? Yo, Megan, so you like everything I don't like. You like green bean casserole. You like that wet, soggy ass bread, that dressing. That shit nasty, bro. The dressing, that's soggy bread right there. Imagine dipping some bread in a glass of water and pulling it out and letting it sit for a minute, that's what casserole is like to me, bro. Is there any roasted potatoes on this list? Sadly, there is not. I love the soggy bread. Terrible. Absolute garbage. Oh, this is gonna be, y'all are gonna hate on me for saying this because I know everybody in my chat is gonna love this right here. Cranberry, I think that's what it's called, right? Cranberry sauce. This is one of, like, if I could explain one thing that I genuinely hate and will never touch in my life, like if there was one thing that I could just completely wipe off of the Thanksgiving menu and never see it again on a Thanksgiving day, it's gonna be the cranberry sauce, bro. Cranberry sauce has to be the worst thing ever invented. Okay, picky motherfucker. Yeah, hey Megan, I'm not gonna lie. You got me, bro. You got me. You called me out. I am picky as shit. Chat, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm picky as shit, bro. If you can't tell, I do not eat many of these things on this list. Cranberry sauce going in the garbage can. I'm throwing that shit away as soon as I see it. If it's the last thing on that table, I will starve before I take a bite of that shit, bro. Next thing on the list, brownies. Okay, listen. Brownies are a guaranteed top tier gas. They're better than cookies, better than cheesecake. I'm not gonna say they're better than mashed potatoes, but brownies are absolute fire. You cannot go wrong with a brownie, especially if they have like actual, what's it called? Chocolate fudge drizzle and shit like that. Top tier, bro. Brownies are gas. They're not better than mashed potatoes, though. I'm not gonna lie. Mid? Are you serious? Bro, Megan, you just disagreeing with everything I say at this point. Chat, she just don't want to agree with me, bro. It's okay, Meg. You gonna make me cry tonight, bro. Next up on the list, y'all already know what this is. The infamous, the one and only mac and motherfucking cheese. You cannot, look, listen. You cannot say mac and cheese is nasty. If I see one person in my chat say mac and cheese is nasty, I'm going to absolutely flame your ass. You're gonna get the worst generational flame of all time. Okay, Sonny, don't troll me. Sonny, don't troll me. Don't play with me like that, bro. I know you joking, right? Mac and cheese and hot dogs? No, bro. Mac and cheese and steak, man. Some homemade mac and cheese, too. Not no normal mac and cheese, some homemade mac and cheese. Trash, I'm lactose intolerant. Oh, yo, wait a second. Being lactose intolerant has to be one of the biggest disadvantages on this planet. Like, seriously, not being able to eat cheese and drink milk and shit like that has to be so bad. I'm putting mac and cheese at the very top of this list. It's better than mashed potatoes. It's better than brownies, and it's way fucking better than the rest of everything on this list. Mac and cheese is top tier. It is literally, if not my favorite, okay, it's probably not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite side dishes of literally all time, bro. You can't go wrong with it. Oh, this is one of them ones on the list. It's gonna be very mixed opinions. Biscuits. What do y'all think about biscuits, bro? I feel like there's gonna be very mixed opinions right here. 100% everybody's gonna kind of have different answers. Oh shit, hold on. Oh shit, maybe not. Maybe y'all all think it's gas. Okay, then y'all are on the same page as me because I think biscuits are top tier, bro. I genuinely, bro, I've eaten, oh shit, I can't talk. There goes my bad English, bro. Chat, y'all already know it happens at least once every stream. That's the first time my English has been bad all day today. But I'm gonna be honest. Biscuits, top tier, one of my absolute favorite things of all time when it comes to breakfast food, like biscuits and gravy, when it comes to even lunch meals, dinner meals, any of it. It's always fire, bro. Biscuits are top tier. Gas, I'm gonna put them below mashed potatoes because I feel like whenever you mix biscuits with mashed potatoes, the mashed potatoes make the biscuits better. So it's only right to put the mashed potatoes above the biscuits if the mashed potatoes make the biscuits better. You know what I mean? I mean, chat, was that a bar right there? I think that was a bar. I just spit facts. I'm gonna get so much hate for saying this, but pumpkin pie is absolute dog shit. You know what? I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. So y'all don't think that, y'all don't like it neither. Okay, bet, okay. Yo, this is why I fucking love y'all, bro. Y'all all agree with me, except Meg, bro. Like, chat, Meg just keep on disagreeing, bro. Every single one. Okay, listen. I'm gonna say this. I don't think pumpkin pie is trash, but I do think pumpkin pie is one of the worst things on this list. So I'm gonna put it at not my favorite. Below the turkey. It's below turkey. It's not my favorite. I know a lot of y'all probably think it's gas. Gotta put whipped cream on it though. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sounds a little bit better than just regular pumpkin pie. Yo, Kinch, have an amazing freaking night. Chat, everybody tell Kinch good night. Next up on the list, I forget what these are called. Are these called Brussels sprouts? Isn't that what this is called, chat? Spam ones if I'm right. Spam twos if I'm wrong. Is it called Brussels sprouts or am I wrong? Brussels sprouts? Okay, wait. Meg, that's what they're called, right? Okay. Brussels sprouts. Before I even say this, okay, yep, I was waiting on Meg to comment. Let me just explain to y'all what I think about Brussels sprouts, and I've thought this ever since a kid. Why would you want to eat something that smells like 10 cans of bounce that fucking ass while it's getting cooked? Why would you want to eat something that smells like bounce that ass, bro? Seriously. It makes no sense to me how people can eat something that smells so bad. Them things give me nightmares when my grandparents cook that shit. I will not ever eat a Brussels sprout, and it's because of the smell of them. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people try and tell me, yo, Preston, the smell doesn't matter. The smell is not how it tastes. The smell is completely different from how it looks and blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. You can put $1 million in front of my face and I probably still... Okay, wait. I'm lying. If you put $1 million in front of my face, I'm eating a Brussels sprout. But if you put some money in front of my face and it ain't that much money, the Brussels sprout's going in the trash. Just like it's going in the trash anyways. At the very bottom of the list, I think this is worse than cranberry sauce. Dead ass. Oh, this is a favorite of mine. I love corn. Corn is top tier in my opinion. Where do y'all think corn goes on this list? I think corn should go as second option only because I feel like it just doesn't reach that top tier gas level. Am I right, chat? I feel like corn doesn't go in the gas section yet. Like, unless it's some really, really, really good corn. Like, it's got to have garlic on it. It's got to have all kinds of seasonings. That shit's got to be real good, bro. For me to be able to put it at top tier, I feel like because most people don't really cook corn the best way, I will say it goes at the very top of second option. Brussels sprouts give me the farts. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I've never eaten Brussels sprouts, but when my family eat Brussels sprouts on Thanksgiving, all I smell is shit the whole day. So I'm unfollowing because of the constant hate on my foods. Oh, shit. Yo, Meg, please don't unfollow me, bro. Meg, please don't unfollow me, dude. No, Meg, for real, bro. You always hating on my foods, and I'm always hating on your foods, bro. It's making me cry, man. Okay. Next option, pecan pie. I have a love-hate relationship with pecan pie. I love pecans. I think pecans are amazing. But I'm just going to tell y'all how it is. Pies are not my favorite. That's, the reason I don't like pecan pie, the reason I don't like pumpkin pie, the reason I don't like all these pies is because it don't hit right, bro. Oh my gosh. Lily with a mother freaking sub. W Lily. Lily has been subscribed for 7 months, bro. Lily, thank you so much for the sub. Everybody put a W in the chat for freaking Lily, man. Lily, I appreciate you so much. I agree with y'all. I think pecan pie needs to go mid, though. I don't think it's complete garbage, because think about it. If I'm gonna put pumpkin pie at not my favorite, I think pecan pie should at least go mid. No. You know what I think should happen here? I think pecan pie should go not my favorite. It's pecan pie. Wait, it's pecan pie, not pecan. No, chat, listen. Wait, it's not pecan pie, it's pecan. Okay, I want to talk to y'all. Who says pecan and who says pecan? If you say pecan, spam 1s. If you say pecan, spam 2s. I'm really curious to what y'all say in the chat, because it is not pecan, bro. That is not how it's spelled neither. Y'all say pecan? No way, bro. Yeah, I knew something was wrong with y'all. It's okay, chat. I always knew something was wrong with y'all. Next up on the list. Oh my gosh, wait. This might even beat Brussels sprouts. Squash. Ho. Yo, I got a story time about squash. I was about 8 years old, and my grandma offered me $10. She offered me $10 to try squash. And when I tell y'all, this shit literally, it scarred me, bro. I can never eat squash again. Ever. So my grandma gave me about $10 when I was younger to just try a small piece. I'm telling you, this shit was about that big. Literally just a small little square of it. I put that shit in my mouth. I chewed it up. For starters, the consistency of that shit was just disgusting. And on top of the consistency, it just tasted like old food, bro. That's what it reminded me of. I felt like I was chewing up some like very old mushy shit that was not supposed to be in my fridge anymore, bro. Squash, I'm saying it's going below Brussels sprouts. Honestly, I never thought I would say anything's worse than Brussels sprouts, but thinking about it, squash is actually one of the worst things on this planet. Fried green tomatoes and tire squash was gas growing up. Oh, yeah, Meg. I'm going to crash out tonight. Chat, Meg just loves all the nasty shit on this list. So look, everything that's right here is Meg's favorite. Everything from here is her least favorites, okay? So that's what we got to realize. I'm not going to lie, chat. This is the more simple food. This is the more Thanksgiving food if we're not realizing it. It's kind of a pattern here. Meg really loves the Thanksgiving food traditions, and we all love the basic, just normal American everyday foods. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We might be some picky motherfuckers, bro. You eat like a damn child? No, I eat like a grown-ass man. I eat like a man with some good taste buds. Oh, yo, this is a Southern meal right here, bro. If you're from the South, you know exactly what the fuck this is. Collard greens. If you are from the South, this is where it's best at. Collard greens from the South hit different than anywhere else, I guarantee it. If you're eating collard greens in California or fucking Wisconsin or some shit like that, the collard greens gonna taste like dog piss. You don't know what collard greens are, Meg? Oh, nah, hold on. Yo, chat, I gotta show y'all. Collard greens. Let me show y'all this. This is what collard greens are. No, I don't want to shop. I want to go look at some images. This is collard greens. It looks like throw up, I know. And I've already, dogged some other shit on this list for not being good and blah, blah, blah. Are y'all all think it's trash? Are y'all serious? Bro, collard greens are seriously one of my favorite things. I'm not going to lie. Y'all are probably really confused with that one. Out of all of the things on this list, collard greens are one of my favorite. I'm gonna say collard greens are top tier. They're better than most of this on this list. Yo, are y'all dead ass right now? Every single one of y'all said it, ew. Not a single person said that it was good. I had that my mama can't cook and it was ass. Yo, your mom can't cook. My nana made them good and my mama can't cook. Megan, if you try them from the South, they're gas, bro. You got to eat it from the South. Collard greens are a home-styled, amazing cooked meal. I love collard greens. I grew up eating that shit. Next up on this list, this is a controversial topic. Spam ones if y'all have turkey. I mean, if y'all have ham on Halloween instead of just turkey. Spam ones if y'all have ham on top of the turkey for Thanksgiving. Because around the South, we have turkey and ham. In my opinion, ham is gas. Okay, everybody has ham, right? I was about to say, I feel like that's a normal tradition to have ham and turkey. It kind of makes sense too. So, this is what I'll say about ham. I'm not a big fan of pork. I'm not a big fan of eating ham and stuff like that. It tastes really, really good, but it's very unhealthy for you. Ham is ass. I don't eat pork like that. Yeah, Megan, me neither. But I will say this. Ham is amazing. I love ham. But pork and just pig in general is not my favorite. So I'm going to say, because turkey is put to not my favorite on this list, I'm going to say ham is second option and it's better than all of this. I don't think ham is at the top. I think ham is a second option. I think I could literally go all of Thanksgiving without having a single piece of meat. I could go all of Thanksgiving eating just sides, bro. I feel like that's literally what Thanksgiving is. Thanksgiving is for the sides. It's not even for the big meals, the meats and shit like that, bro. It's literally for the sides, bro. If you can't tell, casserole, all these casseroles, all these damn dressings, desserts, biscuits, mashed potatoes, macaroni. The only two meats are this right here, turkey and ham, bro. That's it. It's like, it's very, very bland. But everybody spam W's in the fucking chat for the list. Not gonna lie, I think that was one of my favorite rankings so far. Out of all of the tier lists that we've ever done, that was 100% one of my favorite tier list rankings.